And so, the percentage of guys that you bring in that are able to play, better be high.
Just in general, I mean, how how much of a grind is it recruiting? I mean, you're doing it in season, out of season. Is it just constant?
It never stops. I mean, especially the last, leading up to the day, the last month and a half, because you're on the road. I mean, coming off the AFCA convention, you're on the road every week. I mean, you fly in at least once a day, sometimes multiple times a day to see kids, home visits. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a grind, but I mean, in a way, you get used to it. I mean, you do it for so many years. I mean, you get used to it. But I mean, there's definitely, people look up on signing day as a good thing. It's like Coach Overson said, I mean, we're going to be red buttoning these guys a lot. I'm tired of listening to their voices. It's like I told Tyler when I went the last time I saw Tezano, I said, I'm tired of seeing your big mug. I'm tired of flying down to Houston and seeing you. So it's nothing. I mean, what else do you talk about? You home visit a kid how many ever times? You sit down with him. Obviously, Dana can't go but once. But we can go. We got to go every week, and talk to him, as many times as we can. I mean, how much can I talk about to an 18-year-old kid, Yeah, it gets limited. There better be a lot going on in the nation, I got to keep up on the shows so I have something to talk about.
Thanks, Coach.
Because new year, new position for your coach, but I know you're just talking about your transition from wide receiver to quarterback.
Well, I mean, I've coached quarterbacks a lot more than I've coached receivers in my career. And so, in my opinion, it's not that big of a transition. Coaching quarterbacks is something that comes up probably more natural to me than coaching receivers. It's what I've done the majority of my career. So, I mean, it's not that big of a transition.
So is it fun that Gino had some experience going into last year? Now you have two, freshman, sophomore, and then now you have Travis coming as well. Is it kind of exciting to teach these guys?
I think the whole offense right now is exciting, because we do have so many positions that are going to be filled by new guys. The competition right now to fill each position is extremely high, especially with the recruiting class that we brought in. I mean, our rooms are going to change. Our rooms are going to get extremely uncomfortable. And so it's what you want, right? You want competition. I mean, the more competition you bring in makes the guys you have better and makes the guys you're bringing in better because they're going to compete harder. And so I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an exciting off season, exciting spring. It's going to be fun to see these guys compete.